And in real time, we're able to see the data that is being captured in the field. And with the process, we're able to filter to ensure that the data they're collecting is accurate.
So it is real time?
It's real time. So
are they in the field right now?
Oh, yes.
The data collection. Now, a practical person, just give me one now.
It's mine here.
No, let me just sit next to it. That's okay.
I can show you here. That's at 12:55 it is now. We have entries coming in from Bukaleta and Parisa and Budaka. And this particular one has come from Kibuku. And it was captured or sent by Patrick Mooney, that is our data entry clerk. This data entry clerk is assigned to the Kibuku Town Council, this parish, and this village. If you want to see inside what this person has captured, we will, for instance, go inside. The internet here is not what we expect it to be, so a bit of patience plus the interruptions.
Now, do you have the resource maps that you come up with? Because you finished the village profiling.
Yes, we have completed village profiling for Kibuku yesterday, and we finished 2 districts yesterday. The other 3 are
so can you show me a resource
progressing.
map? Open because we are interrupting is whatever. Someone open for, or you are the only one who can say resource map. These ones don't have access levels.
They do have some access levels. They are restricted to the geography though.
Okay.
So what I'll do is I'll open a number of pages here because we have maps for various things. We have maps for the households that we've captured, and we show all of them. Presents a household here that we've captured.
How accurate is your GPS?
We can validate that. However, we capture up to 4 meters of accuracy.
Okay.
Where there are some issues, there are 1 or 2 times when it does not work perfectly, but we ideally go for 4 meters accuracy, which is as good as it really gets. So every pin you see here is literally a household that has been captured for all of the districts. So I can filter this down to Kibuku, for instance, and say instead of giving me all the 5 pilot districts, give me Kibuku. And I say Kibuku, and I'm able to narrow down that even to sub-county or something.
I want just do it to the parish.
To the parish.
Or even village. Village is better.
So let me say I'm going to take Buseta.
Is this going to be the
Then I will be able to pick.
This is still in development stage, or now this is the real dashboard?
This is the actual data that is coming
Is
in.
this the dashboard, the one we're going to be using?
No, this is now the view of the map. So if you're interested in looking at a particular household, can you show me this village and show me where these households are? Then with your Google Maps, can you drive to this location? And when you drive there, will you find Isa Tizels? That's the head of household. Yes. And if you go there, what will you find? Now let me open, and you see the profile of this household.
How many households are these?
This is only for one village, and I can give you the summaries for that as well. Let me open another screen here for us to gather the summaries so that you're able to see. This is the details of that household. For every household, we capture the image of the household head, his names, his national ID number, his phone number. We also have a unique identifier that we place for every household, and we show, yes, a code.
But the unique identifier, I thought, is the name.
That identifies the household head.
Oh, okay.
But we have one to identify the house.
Okay. The house.
Yes. Now this says there are 8 people in this household, and if you look at here, this down here, you see that person is a Ugandan. This is the data we say that person is not disabled, a male, and his age is 27. That's his telephone number. He's a Muslim. is married and is married to that person, the Spanish logo say, and that's her name, and this is his picture.
Okay, this village is which village? It's called Mukomoro. Give me the details of Mukomoro village.
Okay, you want to see other households in
That's what
Mukomoro?
the
list of households in Mukomoro, is that correct? All right.
Have you covered it 100%?
I have to check particularly this page, but I should be able to retrieve the current reports.
Yes, so we have taken Mukomoro. I want to know Mukomoro, the resource map. I want to see the resource map and the village profile.
Tom, Mukomoro is in Seta sub-county, then Seta Parish, and Mukomoro village. So you're asking a question, show me all the households in that place.
How many are there?
So in total, there are 54 households from that village. And the house names of all the households. Yes. These are all the names of the households. And all of them, because we assigned one data entry clerk
These are the total number of households in that place?
in that village. That have
All
been
of them?
collected. Not all of them. The ones that we've collected as of now.
What percentage of total households is it?
I need to get for you this information and disaggregate it at village level because we've not yet collected that.
Because when he tells me you've collected 100% of Kibuku, I would imagine that
Village profile.
Village profile.
oh, profile, not household.
Not household.
Oh, so that's what you're telling me. The household is still
Still lacking.
Yeah.
We are
So
still-
if you can allow me, I'll show you the summary statistics.
This is for
A dashboard.
yeah.
As of now,
This is what you've done so far.
yes, for all the 5 districts, is when we come to household profiling, we're at 92%. That means we've collected.
So that's village profile, not household.
That's village.
This is village profile. Now, when it comes to households,
48%.
collected 48%.
So under what benchmark? I mean, what is your baseline?
Our
Where
baseline
do you get it
is this district population as guided by
Okay.
Rubos.
So that is
So we know that Palisa has 65,000.
Kibuku
Yes,
is 36,000.
yes.
You've so far done
29,000 for households. That's the total number of households we've registered in.
Okay, and you think how long does it take to collect data per household?
Per household, maximum 30 minutes. Maximum.
With all data requirements?
Yes.
But Honorable.
How long did it take you to do a village profile?
A village profile takes longer because it requires.
I know. What, how long?
That one up to maybe 2 or 3 hours. And sometimes even longer, but because it's one entry per village.
Why I'm asking all these
Yes.
questions, maybe you should understand what I'm asking. I'm asking so that I can know the time requirements for rollout. You know, we are piloting, so I need to get to know every detail at
Yes.
this particular moment.
Yes.
For better planning.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
These ones are from here.
Yes.
Yeah, this team.
Supervisors.
From where?
From our team.
From ICT.
Yes.
We have 12 supervisors from each district.
And how many numerators? For
We
example, in Kibuku here, how many numerators?
have 406.
After workshop with the leaders, with the district leaders of different districts in Bukebi, we have decided to come and do fact finding and the activities that are going on right now, because we are doing data collection and we wanted to come down on ground and see how it is exactly done and what challenges they have. And as you've seen in the meeting, the few challenges have been overcome and things are going on smoothly. So we are now left with the village meetings and the rollout and the complete rollout so that we are ready for the launch.
Okay, what are the major things you're looking at as we head to the launch?
Yeah, so we are doing data collection of the households and doing the profiling, village profiling, where we get to know where the health centers are, the primary schools are, water sources, roads, what kind of activities are done in the village and in that particular community. That is called a profile. Then you go down to the household and get data about the household, the land tenure system, how many acres they have, and all that kind of, and biodata about the household people. Then there, that is now data collection. Then after that, we are now going to get down into the village community trainings, where we are going to tell them exactly what activities are going to take place, enterprise selection, how they are going to form the groups, how the circles will work, and when all that is done, they will be ready, and the PDM will be ready to be rolled out in Bukedi. So those are the activities we are doing, preparing for the launch. The solution is there, and the president said it very well, that there are alternatives. There are alternatives to the kind of agriculture they've been doing in the swamps. There is fish farming. There are even better enterprises to do. So that, because you see, you also have to balance out the environment as well. You see why it's very hot here, yet we have water bodies nearby. But all that has to be balanced, and there are alternatives. You can do an enterprise mix, and those are some of the things we are going to be teaching them. Guidance, of course, will come from His Excellency, but even then, the Minister of Agriculture, as Maif, has enterprise selection that is going to be doing, and they're going to be teaching these people. And the teaching does not stop on the launch. It is continuous, because that is the mindset change and behavioral change that we are looking for and seeking for. So it has to be a continuous process.
Finally, for me, what does this launch mean in this region? What does it add to this region?
Well, of course, it is going to be rolled out in the whole country, but we had to start from somewhere. Mzee can't be everywhere. So he has to launch from a particular area. But it's also given us an opportunity to test the model. I don't want to call it a pilot, but at least it has given us an opportunity to test the model and see exactly how we are going to be operating and the activities that are going to be rolled out in the rest of the country and the challenges. You can see now we have noted some few challenges and how we can solve those challenges so that they can be easier rollout. So Bukedi was chosen because of the Chida Chonka statement, but also His Excellency felt that it was wise to start from a certain area and then pilot it, and then we roll out in the rest of the country.
And then we put the sticks on top and somebody sleeps there. And the mattress is a papyrus mat made out of the banana leaves. And then the door is just, we used to call it kibiki. They also make it out of sticks. And sometimes smear with mud and put it on the door. So those are the kidoni level, the lowest. And then they call it slightly higher because they can manage at least to work for the stomach, much as they can't work for the pocket. Then the slightly better one. So you always remind them that make sure you believe that you can move to a certain level. Move forward. And I think mindset change is very, very important to us, and that's what we're talking about here, because when we talk about the slums here, it is also a bit, tense. So we believe that we can be there. I do welcome Mr.